How you doing, everyone? I was actually just watching one of my YouTube videos before, and someone asked about the Schaller S-Locks, and I completely forgot that I was going to do a follow-up video and talk about the differences between the what's this brand, Dunlop, the Dunlop Straplocks, and this one's also got Dunlop Straplocks. They're a different model. We'll talk about those. You just see them there. We'll talk about those in a minute. Versus the what are these ones? These are the new Schaller S-Locks, and actually that's what's the bloody thing? There's the counterpart to it. You see that nice beveled edge there? I think it's quite clever. All right, so while we're here, let's talk about these. So I've been using the Schaller S-Locks for I don't know, 2 months now. Yeah, we'll say 2 months. Been really good. There's no worries, they haven't came loose, anything like that. The only thing I do find is occasionally they will sort of wriggle around on the strap, and they're pretty tight. They're pretty tight on there. But there's been no worries at all, and I'm very confident that these stay on there. And when you pop it on, I'll see if I can just pop it on. I'm just trying to do this bloody one-handed. You can just... It just pops on. You don't have to pull the button or anything like that. And they've really, kept the machine nice and tight. So, yeah, no worries at all with the S-Locks. Yeah, they've been fine. If that's the worst of it, that sort of spins around the counterpart on the strap. Big whoop. The guitar's still safe and there's no worries. So that's those, the Schaller S-Locks. No worries at all. Yeah, no, they've been good. Well, here, this guitar, this is actually my 1 year today with this guitar. Came in December 6th last year. These are the Grover Straplocks. They've been cool. It's pretty much the exact same thing, but they are pretty... I don't want to say flimsy, but the tolerances aren't as tight, I think. But there's no worries. Actually, the one thing I have noticed on this, basically right in here, a heap of dust and stuff. So it tends to collect under here. So again, if that's the worst of it, big whoop. Actually, now it just came loose. That, I'll just actually undo that right now with my fingers. So, I don't know. Maybe that's worth looking into. Maybe I should check those. What's this one like? Okay, I'll check those later. But yeah, they're pretty much, that's just Grover's version of the Schaller. No worries, just, yeah, big deal. Now, these guys. Okay, so first of all, Green EC 1000. You can see here how far that sort of sticks out of the body, and there's no worries with them. I don't think I've had a problem with them over the years. One guy on YouTube had a point that basically everything on your guitar is dependent on those little ball bearings. So I can see the call for concern, and that's just sort of it. My biggest sort of thing is just how far that sort of sticks out of the body. But with that said, I'll move this one out of the way. DBZ Venom. You don't see too many of these nowadays. You don't see too many in general. Again, these are the Dunlop Straplocks. These ones are different. These are the flush mount. Look at that bloody button out. So you can see how, well, it's flush mount. I think this is what the Dave Mustaine models come out with, and I think the new Yngwie Malmsteen guitars come out with these. The same counterpart as the EC 1000. My biggest concern here was you had to drill a hole for that, obviously, into the guitar, and then countersink the screw hole as well. I don't know how many times I bloody measured it, because it's a standard size screw. It's not a shorter screw or anything, because obviously the last thing I want, you can just see the back of it there. The last thing I wanted was that screw to come through the bloody fretboard, because then it would be in big shit. the idea here was to keep it nice and flush mount and sort of be out of my way while I'm playing and that. They've been okay. Like I said, yeah, the Dunlops really, I've never had a problem with them. I can't say I've had a problem with them. The Schallers I can see are machined a little bit better. So I think in the future for need Straplocks, I'll probably stick with the Schallers. The other reason I wanted to stick with the Schallers, I'm pretty darn certain that's what ESP use, so I figured that would make sense, considering it's in Edwards. So yeah, it's just a few things. If you guys got any questions, just let me know. But like I said, I can't say I've ever had a single problem with either one of these guys. I think like anything, if you're just careful and you just take a minute to actually check that your strap locks are on and this and that, no worries. The one thing that the Schallers and the Grovers do have going for them is that horseshoe sort of locking mechanism. So should something actually give way, you'll still got that little bit of insurance via that little horseshoe clip thingy, whatever it is. Yeah, like I said, the machining's really snug. So I think Schaller did a good job. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys got any questions, just give me a yell. See ya.